Hi, all. This is Miss Iman with Kind Academy. Every day, I have been trying to come to you guys with some homeschool hacks of the day, just basically little tidbits about things that I do in my homeschool and in our house to make it a little bit easier for us to have smoother days. Every day is not going to be smooth, but these are things that I found are very helpful in making them run just a little bit smoothly. They don't always work, but overall, they have been very helpful majority of the time. So today, what I wanted to talk about was something called snack boxes. Snack boxes are something that I've seen around the web, and I was always like, oh, I really don't want to do this. Basically, it's creating or putting into a box what your child is going to eat throughout the day. Usually, this is really helpful for me because I have three children. I have a 9-year-old, a 7-year-old, and a 3-year-old. Now, a lot of times with homeschooling, especially now for everyone, you are not only homeschooling, you are trying to work from home. For parents who aren't working from home, you still want to be able to get stuff done. So trying to build independence in your child is going to be one of the most important things that you could do right now for your own sanity and really just to teach them life skills. So each morning, what we decided to do, I created boxes for each of my children. I put their name on it and I made sure it was durable tape. And even the 3-year-old, I feel like that was really helpful in name recognition. Like I'm trying to put his name as labels on like everything that I can. So we labeled each of their boxes. And then in the morning we say, hey, what are we going to eat today for snacks? They've already had breakfast at this point, and I'm probably moving into lunch at this point. But basically in the morning we determine what are you going to have for your snacks today. So we usually pick about 3 things out of a huge box. They get to pick about 3 things that they can put into their own specific snack box, and that helps them throughout the day to basically monitor what they're eating. I always try to throw like 2 or 3 pieces of fruit in there as well. Once they're done with the things that they've chosen, chips or something that may not be as super healthy as I would prefer it to be, I can say, well, you've already had this, this, and that. Now you can have a yogurt or you can have an apple or you can have something different. That's really helped in saving me time. And the reason that this helped in saving me time is generally what happens is I homeschool them in the morning from about 8 to 12. And the focus is really just on them. And then after that, I say, I'm going to go to work now. I'm going to go upstairs, lock myself in my room pretty much. As long as everything's all right, you know, they really won't come bother me. And that really has been a saving grace because I can now get work done uninterrupted. There was a time before we started snack boxes where they would come up to me and they would constantly say, Mom, can I have this? Mom, I haven't eaten that many today. Or Mom, I've only had one today, or whatever it is. And I'm thinking in my head, who has had this, and trying to limit them and trying to make sure that they're eating some more balanced things as well. So that's been really helpful in just making sure that they're not interrupting me every 5 seconds with, I'm hungry, I'm hungry, I'm hungry. You've now had 3 of these snacks. And I know you had 3 of those snacks because that was in your snack box. So it's just very helpful for making sure that they, A, know how much they ate or something. B, they have like scissors. They can open their own container. They know exactly how much they can have of something. And then C, just keeping things as healthy as possible as well for them and knowing that they have a fruit in there, knowing that they have access to different things and more of a balanced meal has been really helpful. And then time. I mean, homeschooling is very, very amazing, but finding a balance between being able to do the things that you need to do and making sure that they're independent and have life skills is a huge part of homeschooling. So snack boxes help with that immensely. I will not go back to the way things were when they were asking me for a snack every 2 seconds, pulling out everything that they wanted. There was wrappers all over the place and I didn't know who had this or who had what. Snack boxes have been my saving grace. And at some point I'll probably post pictures of what ours looks like. But basically you can use a lunchbox if you don't have like a little plastic shoebox. I like to label the names of mine for my kids so that they know whose is who. And that gets the name recognition up for my 3-year-old who is like learning how to identify what words are now. So that's pretty much it. I try to keep these as short and simple as possible. If you have a specific request of questions, I've already done a homeschool hack about flexibility, and I did another one about something else that should be in the queue if you want to check those out. But if you have specific questions, please feel free to reach out. I hope you guys all have a great day. Bye.